Well, God bless you. Sunday morning, and we're alive and well and in the house of God and in our right mind. And, it's just a joy to wake up and have that anticipation of what God is going to do here today. I said this Thursday, I said, I believe that Sunday's going to be a blowout Sunday. And I believe for miracles, signs, and wonders that follow the believers. I believe that praise and worship is going to go to a higher level. I believe that right now, ones that have been complacent, I'm not going to church, I don't feel good. I believe there's going to be a spiritual spring that's going to take and bounce them up and get them to where they say, I got to get ready. I got to go to church. I got to go to the house of God. Because we are tired of church. Yeah, we're tired of church. We want an experience. We want the joy of the Lord to fill this place. And, I said we've been churchy so long that literally people have got to the point where they're like, you know what, I go to church sick, I leave sick. I go to church depressed, I leave depressed. My marriage is breaking up, my children are on drugs, my dog got run over, and so they come with all of this baggage and they leave with it. Well, you know what? I've said enough is enough. It is time to cast your cares and your burdens before the Lord. Just lay them down, okay? And then I was preaching a message called Jesus Wants to Be Your Garbage Man. And that means that in all this right here, he wants everything, good, bad, ugly, all this. And he's going to take it away. And he says, hey, listen, do you really care where the garbage man takes your garbage? No, just get rid of it. And that's what he does. He said, as far as the east is from the west, that's how far I'm going to take your garbage, your sins to never be remembered no more. And so I want to encourage you today, in this time of a nation that is full of confusion and rebellion, and we see all the drugs, we see all of this flash mob, we see, all this Black Lives Matter, Antifa, however you want to say it, fentanyl running across the border. We see this. And we see right now our government completely right now out of control, just spending money just like a drunk sailor that came into port that just wants to go back broke. And so, when we look at this right here, we ask, what can we do? I tell you what we can do. We can pray and stay strong. We can vote the will of God, not the will of the party. We can vote that on this right here, that God has leaders that are ready to rise up and take this nation into the Canaan promise that God has for them. And I'm tired of the wilderness. I'm tired of the same old circling around, just like children of Israel, circling around that mountain. God says, I got to bring up a Joshua. I got to get you out of this. And Moses, his leadership, guess what? It stopped right here. So, Joshua comes up. Joshua is going to take them all the way to the promised land. And so I just want to say this. Today, let Jesus be that Joshua. Let Jesus be that spiritual leader and take you all the way to that Canaan promise. But also, he's got some men and women that are going to be Joshuas. They're going to stand up. All right? All right, God bless you. We love you. We're at 3310 Florence Road right here in Killeen. For whosoever will, we want you to come, and we want you to have an experience and see what God has done for you and what he can do for you. All right? God bless you. We love you. Text us. Let us know how you're doing. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.